Father Michael was a respected priest in his community. He had been serving the church for over years, and many of his parishioners saw him as a man of great faith and wisdom. However, there was a dark secret that Father Michael had been carrying with him for years. A secret that he had kept hidden from everyone, including his fellow priests and bishops. One day, Father Michael received a strange gift from an unknown sender. It was an old and dusty book bound in black leather with strange symbols etched on the cover. At first, he dismissed it as a prank, but as he started to read the book, he realized that it was a grimoire, a book of spells and rituals used in black magic. The temptation was too strong for Father Michael. He started practicing the spells in the book, hoping to gain more power and knowledge. But soon he realized that he had made a terrible mistake. The spells were not just a means to an end, but a gateway to something much darker and more sinister. As the days went by, Father Michael started to feel a malevolent presence in his church. The candles would flicker and the air would turn icy cold. And then, one night, he saw it. A demonic figure standing in the shadows, watching him with red, glowing eyes. Father Michael tried to rid himself of the evil presence, but it was too late. The demon had taken root inside him, and it was feeding off his fear and guilt. The priest became more and more erratic, performing strange rituals and muttering incantations under his breath. The parishioners started to notice the change in Father Michael's behavior. He would give fairy sermons filled with threats of damnation and eternal punishment. He would speak in tongues and lash out at anyone who questioned his authority. One day, a group of concerned parishioners went to see the bishop. They told him about Father Michael's strange behavior and the dark presence they felt in the church. The bishop listened intently and then decided to pay a visit to Father Michael. When the bishop arrived at the church, he was met with a chilling sight. Father Michael was standing in front of the altar, his eyes closed, muttering strange words. The bishop approached him cautiously, and as he got closer, he felt a cold breeze and a sense of dread. Suddenly, Father Michael opened his eyes and looked directly at the bishop. His eyes had turned pitch black, and his face had contorted into a grotesque mask. The bishop realized with horror that he was facing a demon, and that Father Michael was no longer there. The demon spoke in a guttural voice, promising eternal damnation and offering the bishop a deal. But the bishop was steadfast in his faith and refused to listen to the demon's words. He recited prayers and performed rituals, trying to banish the demon from Father Michael's body. In the end, the bishop was successful. The demon was exorcised and Father Michael was freed from its grasp. But the experience left its mark on the priest, and he was never the same again. He resigned from his post and disappeared from the community, leaving behind only whispers of the dark presence that had once lived inside him.